New York City, live on tape. It's the Crazy Beat Show with Kishore. Tonight's guests are Anand Ahuja, Pooja Kumar.
Welcome to another edition of the Crazy Beat Show. I'm Kishore and say hello to Che.
Hey.
And this weekend was the Laugh Till Your Belly Bus weekend.
Oh, yep. We just came from it. Show was 5 o'clock. Man, my stomach is killing me. My belly is killing me.
That isn't from laughing though.
No.
It's a mathematical thing. You know, if you put so much in and it doesn't come out, it's going to expand at some point. You know, prior to showtime, just before we start rolling the cameras, we have the editor, you know, who does the line editing. He'd say, you know, quiet everybody. And I said, turn your pacemaker off. And he come back and said, even sometimes your pacemaker can make noise or interfere with it, I guess. My dad has a pacemaker in. And when he first got it, he was telling the kids, hey, come, look, feel. So they're touching it. And it was like, what is that for? And he says, next time New York City got a blackout, I got my own battery. But, you know, we knew he was going to be fine after that because he was telling them that. Another thing he says to the kids, and maybe we should have a doctor on the program next. He says to the kids, oh, I can't go in front of the microwave. I'm going to explode.
That is bad.
Hey, he's saying it. I'm not saying that. I have a different issue that I take up with him. See, a long time ago, my dad used to drink a lot.
Oh, that's bad.
And oh, for him it was good. And because he used to drink a lot, I usually go, Dad, you know, the problem I see with drinking is not so much of, you know, social issues. The problem I see with drinking is after you die. So he go, what's the problem? I said, well, with the amount of alcohol consumption you have.
He'll be well preserved.
Preserved. I said, we can't cremate it, you're going to explode. and if we bury him, he probably won't rot. So he's preserved. But anyway, listen, on today's program, we've got an attorney.
Ooh.
Oh, you being on your best behavior.
Hey.
Okay, we've got an attorney, but he's not the attorney who just sits in an office and shuffle paper around every day.
Is he the one on TV?
He's very active, involved. Which TV are you talking about?
I don't know. They got a program on here. Ask a Lawyer. Is he one of?
Lawyer. I don't think he's on there because if you ask him, you can sure get a song and a dance out of him. He's an entertainer also. He's very artistic. He does writing, poetry. He organized dramatic concerts, musical concerts. You think an attorney is boring, right? You got to meet this guy. And after that, oh, you've got a smile bigger than Garfield. We've got actress, model, Pooja Kumar. I know she's doing her own production, you know that?
Yeah.
One of her movies was a short movie, was in the film festival.
Really?
Yes. If you
how long have we known Pooja?
I think about
5 years now?
More than 5 years. I think it might have been like 2000 at the Hammerstein Ballroom. That's
Yeah.
when she's a great, great person.
And if you go to her website, she's on there.
Let me tell you, I remember for the longest while, you had a picture of Pooja Kumar telling your mom, after you meet Pooja, you don't want to meet nobody else.
There you go.
You didn't lie, but it didn't do you any good. So we're going to go right to a commercial break now, and then when we come back, when we come back, we're gonna meet attorney Anand Ahuja and Pooja Kumar. Don't go anywhere. This is the show you don't want to miss.
incredible India.
Welcome back. Hope you're comfortable now because I'm going to show you the new brand of attorneys, some guy that you can really enjoy, have fun, and make money too. Please welcome Anand Ahuja.
You guys are doing wonderful. I've been watching your shows. There, guys, it's a great show.
That's why we have you on, because we need great people to be on a great show.
Thank you. It's my pleasure.
As an attorney, what got you started as an attorney? You know, you look like more like a doctor to me.
Yeah, I mean, I will say it's destiny. I, honestly speaking, in my childhood, neither me nor my parents, we ever thought that I'll go into legal profession. My parents, my father actually wanted me to join IS, to be in administrative services. I, as a young kid, I used to participate a lot in school dramas, plays, college dramas. I was more into cultural activities. And the directors of my plays, they always suggested me that I should join Film Institute in Pune. That I think that was first or second year of the institute when I was in the college. But somehow I come from a very conservative family, so my parents they didn't like the idea of my going into the entertainment business, and the compromise was that instead of going, I was never interested in going to the administrative services.
I find a lot of attorneys entertaining too.
So I joined banking industry, and in the banking industry, quite often we were supposed to have a study of various acts, various legal issues. Somehow, I mean, I feel I've been blessed by God. I used to have a very razor-sharp memory at that time.
And what happened?
I'm still, I mean, if somebody tells me somebody's, say, date of birth or marriage anniversary or some particular date, and if that person bumps into me after, say, 5 years, I may not remember that person's name, but I'll tell that you were born on this particular, this is your date of birth, this is your marriage anniversary. Even now, I mean.
You have a memory for numbers.
I have memory for numbers. And it's a chance that when I was working in the bank, I was nicknamed as Encyclopedia of Law. So anybody says to refer to any say section of a law particular, they will ask me, and I used to remember to the extent on what page, what line, what is written. So I'll say
what edition of the book?
what edition of the book. So I'll say, okay, go refer this book written by so and so, or go look into Reserve Bank of India Act, section 35. The fifth line says like this. And what happened that I started getting lot of invitations from various management institutes, Reserve Bank of India in Bombay, Indian Institute of Bank Management. So various staff training colleges of various banks, they started inviting me as a speaker to go and speak to their management cadre people. Then all of a sudden I realized that I'm nicknamed as Encyclopedia of Law, and I don't have a law degree. So while working in the bank, I joined in the evening law school, and that's how I got my law degree.
Now, before the law degree, did you have any other degrees before that?
Oh yes, I had couple of degrees before that. In fact, I don't want to give a shock to your audience and to you. I have 9 master's degrees, and one of the degrees, people they may call me crazy man. One of the degrees of these 9 master's degrees, I got a degree in it's known as Masters in Gandhian Philosophy, and that I got degree in 1975. At that time, people say, hey, Mahatma Gandhi, Gandhian philosophy, what is this? This guy is crazy. What validity, what use of Gandhian philosophy is in the country today?
I hope you don't have a bunch of guys looking at Gandhian philosophy and go outside and burn the Metro card.
But I tell you, after watching this movie, Lage Raho Munna Bhai, I was thinking, I said, okay, at least now they are reviving Gandhian philosophy in the country. Now at least they are realizing what values Mahatma Gandhi actually wanted to give to the country.
Now, your artistic side and your attorney side, you can combine the two and become a writer.
Yes, I have actually tried to write a couple of articles, published articles I have written on, besides on legal issues. I've been writing on various social issues.
Well, actually, I found some of those. And one of them is very eye-catching. I don't know if you'll remember this one here. Women and Sexual Rights.
Right.
And in Nigeria, women are considered incompetent witnesses because of their gender.
See, it's not only in Nigeria. It's a very shocking to know that not only in the underdeveloped countries or developing countries, even so-called developed countries, unfortunately, women do not enjoy that kind of status which they should or which they deserve. Even if I have done some study, like say in a country like Sweden or in a country like England, women are not commanding that much respect. By and large, a woman in any country you take, developing country or developed country, they are subjected, their role is only limited to play a domestic, like to take care of domestic affairs. Even in a
resident maid.
Resident maid. Even in a country like say United States, at times I wonder, United States is the biggest power in this, it's a supreme power, if you see in the world today, but unfortunately masses here, they are not prepared to accept women as a head of the state.
Why not? We have a woman senator in New York.
We have so many women senators. Now luckily we have even for the House